One study that illustrates the children's use of statistical probability to understand the world is the Blicket detector study. In this study, children were introduced to a machine that lights up and plays music when you put some things in front of it instead of others. Then the children are given patterns of evidence about the detector and see what conclusions they can draw. The study showed that children were quite capable at figuring out what blocks were more statistically likely to cause the Blicket detector to respond. And what's interesting about this study is that in this same study, it showed ways that children are actually better at understanding the world in front of them because of their lack of experience and cognitive skill. The Blicket detector study was introduced to 4-year-olds and adults, and in the study the results of the 4-year-olds and the adults were compared. What was found was that the 4-year-olds were actually better at being able to adapt to an odd situation. The conditions were changed in that this time it required 2 blocks for the Blicket detector to react. Surprisingly, the babies were much better at understanding the unusual nature of the situation. The adults relied way too heavily on the knowledge of the past, whereas the babies used the evidence before them that implied a new answer. It is in this lack of prior knowledge that led the babies to experiment further and try new things that helped them learn faster and adapt to a new world.